How do you add legends to Python line graphs? If you are curious about how to add legends to line graphs in Python, you are in the right place. Legends are essential for making your graphs clear and informative. They help viewers understand what each line represents. Let's break down the steps to add legends using the Matplotlib library, a popular tool for data visualization in Python. First, when you create a line graph, you need to label each line. This is done using the label parameter in the plt.plot function. For example, if you have two lines representing different equations, you would write something like this. Import Matplotlib, plt as plt. Is equal to 1, 2, 3, 4. y1 is equal to 1, for 9, 16. y2 is equal to 2, 3, 5, 7. plt.plot x, y1 label is equal to y equals x squared. plt.plot x, y2 label is equal to y equals x plus 1. In this code, each line is given a descriptive label. This label will appear in the legend, making it easy for viewers to identify which line corresponds to which equation. Once you have labeled your lines, the next step is to display the legend. You do this by calling the plt.legend function. This function automatically collects all the labels you assigned and creates a legend box on the graph. You would add this line of code right after your plot commands. plt.legend. plt.show. When you run this code, you will see a line graph with two lines and a legend that matches each line to its label. Now, let's talk about some additional options for customizing your legend. You can specify where the legend appears on the graph using the loc parameter in the legend function. For instance, if you want the legend in the upper left corner, you would write is equal to upper left. If you have many lines and want to arrange the legend entries into multiple columns, you can use the ncol parameter. For example, plt. Legend ncol is equal to 2 will create two columns in your legend. You can also customize the appearance of the legend. You can change the background color, border, shadow, and font size using parameters like frame-on, shadow, font size, face color, and edge color. This allows you to make your legend visually appealing and easy to read. If you want more control over your legend, you can manually specify which lines to include by passing specific line objects and labels to the legend function. Additionally, if you have lines that you do not want to appear in the legend, you can prefix their labels with an underscore. Lines with labels starting with an underscore will be ignored by the legend. Adding legends to your line graphs is essential for clarity, especially in data analysis. For example, if you are plotting sales data for different products over time, labeling each product line and adding a legend will help viewers quickly understand which line corresponds to which product. To summarize the basic workflow, first, plot each line with a descriptive label. Next, call plt.legend to add the legend box. Finally, you can customize the legend's position and style to fit your needs. With these steps, your line graphs will be more informative and easier to interpret, making your data analysis more effective.